Well, here at ABC 10, we stand for you. We connect you with the many communities that make our region so unique and special. That's why this morning we have our very own Rob Carlmark. He is around town, out of town, in Auburn town. Rob, it looks like you're going to start with the happy hour a little early today.
You know, it's happy hours at 5 o'clock somewhere, right, Walt? So we're going to go ahead and shift it to 5 a.m. Actually, we will not be partaking, but you were in for a treat. I've been to a lot of places around here. This is one of the most special, and we just got here. So let's go ahead and crack the door open on your Friday. And we got special invitation here. All right, here we go. These are bullhorns, by the way, because the whole theme of this winery is from Spain, right? So we're going to go ahead and talk to Tina here with Vina Castellano. So Tina, tell us what you got going on here.
Come on in. So we have been here, well, as a family, we've been here for almost 60 years, but the winery has been here for about 25 years. And my father, Gabe, who has unfortunately passed on, was a Spaniard. And so he loved wine. And so, one of the reasons he chose this piece of land that we raised our family on is that it has a very similar climate to where our family is from in Spain.
Now, the first thing, people open these doors and they come in here. I mean, you have probably a lot of locals and people that keep coming back and a lot of new people. What do they say? What do you overhear when they come into this amazing wine cave?
Wow. And the first thing they say, is this real? And so this actually is a cut and cover cave. And so the other thing that Gabe was an earth moving and excavating. So he built this cave himself.
It comes in handy when building a cave. You've got to know how to move dirt.
Very, very good. But so the three sides are earth. And then a very good friend of his who had the patent on this designed this roof. So the molds were made of the actual stones that my dad laid them out on the ground. They made these molds. They made these in a factory in Ojai, and then they came, and these are welded onto metal beams that go across there. And so, yeah.
So clearly there's a lot of craftsmanship and thought put in just to the cave. I can imagine there's the same amount of effort put into these wines.
Yeah,
Briefly tell me about what people can expect here and what it's like to sort of experience, say, an afternoon here.
Okay, so our little tagline is a little piece of Spain and the Sierra foothills. And so we do specialize in Spanish varietals. We do Syrah and we do Cab Franc as well. But you come here, come into the cave. We do have tapas, little tapas trays that we do with Spanish meats and cheeses and that pair well with our wines. So we're known as one of the top producers of Tempranillo in the United States. We were one of the first to plant it here about 25 years ago, and or as Tempranillo. It's been here as other things.
And Tina, so you're one of many around here. So you know, a lot of people when they think about wine tasting and that sort of experience, they might be thinking about different counties. But there's so much going on right here in Placer County for wine, for beer. Even if drinking is not your thing, the whole experience of getting out into the country and seeing some of these beautiful places is right here at home. So tell us about just a couple other things that people can check out here in the local area.
Okay, well, there's actually 20 wineries on our Placer County wine trail. And it's actually the wine and ale trail. We also have some farm breweries on that trail. So it's a really kind of unique experience. And yeah.
All right, so we've got a big weekend coming up. By the way, a lot of people watching right now, this may be new to you, so just keep it to yourself. Mother's Day is not this weekend, it's next weekend. If you don't have a plan, now you do in Placer County. So come on out to Vina Castellano or some of the other places nearby. We're going to be talking about flowers in our next segment. So Walt, we'll go ahead and take it back to you.
You know, Rob, that is just, you know, you make a good point. The doors open and everybody just goes, wow, didn't know, right? That's the initial vibe, right?
Yeah, you know, one of the first things that you said to me is thank you for finding us and thank you for coming out. You know, in the wine industry, you know, just like a lot of things, you know, things have been slowing down a little bit, but I got to tell you, it's not always about the wine. It's about the experience.
Yeah.
And if you want something special, if you've got company, you want to blow them away and be like, oh, I found a place right here.
Yeah, I would just say we're going someplace. Trust me. and then let them experience when the door opens. I wouldn't tell them. It's the surprise. Okay, Rob, thank you.